And with this timeless postseason backdrop of Fenway Park in Boston, we're set for Game 4 of the American League Division Series presented by Good Sam. After the Rays took Game 1, the Red Sox did Games 2 and 3 from last place last season to a little away from the American League Championship Series. Welcome inside. Hope you're having a great day. Joe Davis, the Hall of Famer John Smoltz, Ken Rosenthal joins us in a moment. We talked right at the start of the series, John. These 5-game series can turn so quickly. And the Rays were on top of the world after Game 1, winning 5-0. They were leading early in Game 2, but the Sox come back and win that one. And then a crazy game last night. Suddenly it's Boston on the verge.
Yeah, this game was played on the edge of your seats all night long. Of course, it was played long into the night. But one cannot, you cannot imagine this kind of play in a postseason game, let alone a regular season game. I have no idea what this rule was when it happened live. I've never seen it in my life, but it was a rule that was absolutely held to its core, and it was right, and the Rays weren't able to score a run there. And then in the bottom half, as you know, the momentum switches, as you talked about, Joe. This was a huge hit that's turned this series. But speaking of hitting and speaking of offense, it has really been a tale of the two.
Yeah, and for Boston, the offense carried them for much of this season, and they got shut out Game 1. J.D. Martinez comes back, and they've scored 20 runs over the last 2 games.
They've been outstanding. They've been locked in. They've got players in the right spot at the right time. They're hitting with runners on. They're getting the leadoff batter on. This offense is as good as advertised as was the season. They're clicking. They're confident. The Rays are going to have to try to slow them down.
Yeah, and it's a different story, as you said, for the Rays offense. They had those 5 runs in the first inning of Game 2. They've scored 5 runs total since.
They've got some guys that need to check into this series. They haven't gotten a hit yet. They need Nelson Cruz to come up big. Their young players have been the stars, but their offense has really gone on the brink. When you think about their lack of contact early in the season being an issue, it showed up again. They have struck out way too much. They don't have room for error to get back to Tampa. They're going to need some big hits tonight.
Yeah, they had 20 strikeouts in last night's game. Tonight, they will face off with Eduardo Rodriguez and Colin McHugh, the first of what will be many pitchers for the Rays as they try to keep their season alive. 100 wins during the regular season to lead the American League. They'll need 2 straight to advance to the LCS. The Red Sox 1 win away. We've got first pitch coming up from Fenway Park.